Okay, let's talk for a second. No, let's talk for a second. Okay, look. I know, I've been gone. Listen. Just listen. Hi, my name is Tamara. Welcome back to my channel. It's been a while. It's not the longest I've been gone though, okay? Calm down. I've been gone for longer times, okay? Okay. But I feel like since I was over here talking to myself, like literally talking to myself, why not let's talk? Shall we? Okay. This video is probably barely gonna have any edits. I'm probably not even gonna add my intro to this video, so yeah, I'm just gonna probably keep talking until my storage goes out probably. Might not, I don't know. But this is barely gonna have any edits unless I don't know what to talk about anymore. Which is most likely gonna happen in the beginning of the video, but who knows. Anyway, hi, my name is Tamara. It's been, 10 days? 11 days? It's been close to 2 weeks, basically. And yeah, I've been gone. I've been enjoying my snow break. I guess that's what you can call it. Yeah, I've been enjoying my snow break. I've been not going anywhere because of the dang snow or ice or whatever is out on the streets right now. We're not going to school until Monday apparently, so yeah, today's Friday, by the way, if you want to know, just in case this video doesn't get uploaded, who knows. But yeah, I was over here talking to myself. Well, actually, I was on TikTok and I was seeing all the things about ICE, Donald Trump, Nicki Minaj, and I was like, people really need to calm down a little bit. Just a little tiny bit. And I was talking about, that's like saying how I'm a Kamala supporter and I should get canceled because I like Kamala. She is wild. But anyways, yeah, why are we trying to cancel people just because they're a Trump supporter, just because they're Kamala supporter? I mean, I get it. I definitely do get it. But shouldn't we be canceling the person, not the person that's supporting? Because mind you that people are out here getting shot, killing themselves, or other things because of Trump and ICE. I was reading something. I think it was an 11-year-old, 7-year-old, 11-year-old. She killed herself because some students were making like fun of her of like telling ICE about her parents or something like that. I forgot what it was. I'm gonna see if I can find it and maybe it'll be on the screen or something. But I was looking at that and I was like, wow, like we really need to get this dude out of our country. Like, oh, did I tell y'all how DeSoto County is working with ICE? I gotta move. I gotta move. I gotta go to somewhere else because, like, I can't be in the United States anymore. Like, mind you, I don't stand for the pledge. I don't really believe in the pledge. The only thing I say from the pledge, one nation under God. That's the part I only say. That's the only part I say. And the pledge, I don't stand up for the pledge though. I stand up for the, oh, say, can you see that part? You kind of have to stand. I mean, it's kind of a privilege you have to stand for that. But like, yeah, I just barely do that anymore like I used to, like, stand for the pledge. I used to literally be in kindergarten and say the pledge of allegiance. Dang, can I speak? Anyways, yeah, I was just on TikTok looking at that, at how we're canceling Nicki Minaj because she's a Trump supporter. Mind you, I was looking at the video of her saying her speech of how she's Trump's #1 fan, and she looked like she didn't want to be there. Maybe it was just me, but personally, in my opinion, you can cancel me for this. I don't really care. I feel like she was bought. I feel like she was getting paid to do that. But like, in my other opinion, I feel like everyone has their own reasons. I have my reasons of why I'm not a Trump supporter. I was making a TikTok about it, and I was like, I should probably not post this TikTok, which I didn't. But it was literally me just talking about how much I'm not a Trump supporter and how much we should get ICE and Trump out of our country and just all of that stuff. Then I realized, I'm probably gonna get canceled for that, yada yada yada. I ain't care. I don't care no more. I mean, I live in a red state. I'm just gonna go ahead and put that out there. I live in the red state. I freaking live in the red state. I live in the Republican state. I just wanted to put that out there. Yeah. It hasn't always been this way. Yeah, anyways. I'm just so mad of how teens can't vote. I'm just so mad. Because I swear 7-year-olds have more common sense than these 30 to 20-year-olds out here. I'm just saying. I feel like more of people that are up age don't have common sense anymore. I'm out here as a 16-year-old, finna be 17, as a basically 17-year-old, speaking of how Trump should get out of our cities. Speaking up for once. Also, just wanted to say that's not me trying to say that these 20 to 30-year-olds aren't speaking up, because they definitely are. I just wanted to say that a 16-year-old or younger people my age shouldn't be out here speaking up of how Trump should get out of our country, and how the people that did vote for Trump, it's crazy how they don't see what's going on inside the world. So, not trying to like go down to the older people like they voted for Trump or Kamala and like this ground them. Not trying to say that. I'm just saying that I wish that older people had more common sense than us younger people that are out here speaking up and all of that. But I'm not trying to say that older people aren't speaking up. I'm just saying that I wish more people would have common sense, if that makes sense. Okay. Not a lot of people have common sense. Not a lot of people have common sense. And but like, also I was talking about how like you can have friends or whatever that don't agree with the stuff you agree in. And because I was in my college career class and we're talking about politics, religions, and how you can deeply have a true friend that doesn't believe in God or supports someone else, which, in my opinion, I wouldn't be a friend of someone who supports Trump. Just saying. I wouldn't. Now, believing in God and all that stuff is another story. Like, because my choir class, we're basically all religious, besides like maybe 2 people who don't believe in God up in there, which is okay. Because I mean, the really whole point of being in choir is that we go to a church to sing at. I mean, because there were Muslim people up in there. My friend, she's a Muslim, and obviously, yeah, all the stuff that goes on. I don't know much about that history, but I just know that singing in churches and going to church and all that ain't really like all of that. Oh yeah, I was saying how if I had a kid, I would teach them the rights. Like, if my kid wants to be straight, bi, lesbian, all the other things of the yeah, I can't even say it. All the things of the pride, basically. If my son, daughter wants to be a part of that, go ahead. As long as you are happy with your true self and you really deeply, truly want that, go ahead. I won't stop you. That's just my opinion. Because me, myself, I always say I'm straight, I like guys. That wasn't always the case. I will admit, that wasn't always the case. On the bottom line, I would want my kid to be whatever they want to be. Like, if my kid was homophobic, just saying, if my kid was homophobic, not saying I'm homophobic, can I speak today? But like, I would try to teach my kid about the like things of how they could possibly become into the not liking guys, not liking girls all the time, and possibly liking other genders. That might be the reason why you don't want to be homophobic. Just saying, I would teach my kid that. I know I'm talking a lot, but it's just the truth. Like, really, it's just I would teach my kid how to be respectful, of how to make the right choices, of how to not vote for the Republican Party. Just, I would teach my kid that. Hey, it's me again. Yeah, I gotta add another part to this because I know that a lot of people might come after me for this, but my kid will be old enough to make their own decisions. Unless they change the thing of how teens can finally vote, unless they change that, my kid can do whatever they want. It doesn't matter who they vote for because that's their life, that's their decision. So, but I'm just saying, I would teach my kid how they need to listen to both sides. They need to listen to both sides and what they're going to do for our country and to make the right decision. They can make whatever decision they want. So, just wanted to put this in here also. Thank you. Just, really, I would teach my kid how to make the right choices. And I'm really over here just speaking to my future self right now, that my kid can be wherever they want to be. I can be wherever I want to be. I'm not even going to say if. How do I even say this? Say, for example, I was a Trump supporter. I know. But just say, for example, I was a Trump supporter. What would my followers think? What would my subscribers think? What would they do? Would they unfollow? Would they follow? Who knows? Who cares? Who cares? If a person has a real meaning of why they support that person, let them be who they want to be. Let them be stupid. Let them be smart. Who cares? It won't be me, but it won't be me. But just saying, who really cares? I was also watching the Grammys. Oh my God, the Grammys. The Grammys, bro. I forgot his name. What his name? He's the dude that just talks to like all the people and stuff, but like he was saying how Nicki Minaj wasn't there and how the whole entire crowd was clapping and like cheering at how she wasn't there and how she's supporting Trump and all that, and the dude did a Trump he was, well, I won't say mocking, but he was impersonating. Is that the word? Impersonating? He was impersonating Trump. It was funny to me, at least. Obviously, all the Trump supporters ain't gonna really believe that, but let's be real. Nicki Minaj is black. I'm black. And there are other, like I said, I was watching TikTok earlier, and I was shocked of how many black people and Latin people support Trump. I think one was like Lil Wayne and NBA Youngboy, I think. I was like, we really got black people out here acting like this? I was like really shocked. And I was just thinking, like, I wonder why. But then I was listening of how they were trying to get their fans to also support Trump. And people were like, we're not doing that, and we're not doing that. And they were getting canceled for it. Because they didn't want to support Trump. Or they weren't getting canceled. What is it called? Like I said, I'm just speaking. This video's gonna be long. Or not. Don't really care, because it's gonna get posted, because I haven't posted in a while, but that's not the point. As a black person of Black History Month, happy Black History Month. Hello, it's February, Tamara. It's not January no more. Happy Black History Month. Oh my god, I'm so sorry that I forgot that. I'm literally like, anyways, happy Black History Month to all my black people out there, all my Miss Black people out there, but also it's like all lives matter. That's just my opinion. Literally, I was looking at this picture of like a dark brown egg, a light color brown egg, and a white egg. When you crack it open, they all look the same. Exactly. We're all the same in different ways. We're all the same. And here I am, as a 16-year-old, speaking up and saying all this, but yeah. Anyways, I tend to talk with my hands a lot. Do you notice that? I hate when I do that. I get off track easily. Usually don't know what to say in these. Sometimes I just speak my mind, sometimes I don't. Really depends, but yeah, anyways. Like I said, I was seeing a lot of things on TikTok of crazy things of how it was like Trump had this like condition or something. He has something wrong with him, and people were like, yay, something's wrong with him, hope that he never recovers or something like that. I was like, dang. I mean, I know he's doing bad for our country and all that, but mind you, this person is still human. Yes, he killed other people, basically, with ice and all of that. But also, he's human too. Oh, he should get the death penalty because he killed somebody else. I'm not going to speak much of that because a lot of people are going to disagree. You're human. Just remember that. You are human. You are your own person. You can be whoever you want to be. You can support whoever you want to support. You can believe whatever you want to believe. Just respect. That's all I gotta say. Just respect the other person that doesn't do all that stuff with you. Because, yeah, you can be a Kamala supporter. Someone else is a Trump supporter. You might be in a class with people who support Trump. And you could be the only Kamala supporter up in there. And you will never know. Because guess what? You're all in it together. You could be friends with someone that supports Trump. And you will never know. Unless you ask. But also, why ruin that friendship that you have with that person? I'm just saying that not all things matter. Just lives matter. people matter, animals matter. The literal scientific thing matter. Just matter. You know what I'm saying? You pick up what I'm putting down. Yeah. I don't know what I'm talking about. Like I said, this is gonna be posted either way, whether you like it or not. I don't care how crazy I look. I literally look insane. But I know I look crazy, but guess what? I don't care because I'm talking. I'm engaging with my subscribers and followers and all of that, because I feel like people don't really know me. That time I hit 100 subscribers and I was saying how it went down and how I know how it went down. Yeah. Unsubscribe if you want. I mean, I'm not gonna be mad at you if you're a Trump supporter and all of that, but like, usually people will just say like, if you're a Trump supporter, just go ahead and block me, go ahead and unfollow me, all of that, just that. And I mean, I'm not sincerely the same way. I don't really care if people unfollow or unsubscribe or not, because I mean, it's a part of life. You get to grow, you get to fall down. It happens, because no matter what, you're still human, you're still doing your thing. As long as you're doing something that you love to do it. I mean, that's another reason why I was gone, because I was doing things I want to do. I was low-key laying around here. I was like, oh, I'm so bored. I've been writing my own movie. I said this in a cleaning up video. I think it was the second one. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I was reading one of my movies in that video, and I was like, to be continued, because I am currently working on that movie. If you don't know, I want to be a movie producer, director, or be in my own movies that I wrote myself, because that's just what I want to do. I think I was creating a PowerPoint for my college career readiness class, and yeah, I was just, at first I was like, I don't know what I want to do in the future. But then I went back to when I was 11 and literally writing my own movie of how I want to become an actress, or how I want to become a director and be in my own movie, which I think would be pretty cool, which you can do. I never knew that you can do that, but you can do. You can be in your own movie that you created. And that's what I want to do. That's what I've been doing. Also, I've been working on the side, not getting paid for it. But like, I'm just doing things that I think will be good for my future. Sometimes I'll be over here playing Roblox, literally, like, because I was thinking of like, maybe one day I want to be a streamer and do those horror games with my friends or something, if I ever have friends in the future. But yeah, anyways, the moral of this video is be yourself. Like, because I'm trying to figure out what else to talk about and what else I've been doing over this snow break. There's still snow on the ground. I know you see like all this light right here because the sun is out, but the snow is still on the ground right now, which is crazy. Yeah, I've just been trying to think of what to talk about and how to come back and like what to do, because I was gonna record a makeup video like a few days ago and talk, but that never goes well because I can't talk while moving my hands or just thinking about what I want to talk about, because I don't know, I've always been that difficult of like not knowing what I want to talk about and all that stuff. But yeah, if I want to talk about something else, I will talk about it. If you want to know more about me, you can also ask questions in the comments. If you want to ask me questions, if you want to know me better, just comment down below. If your comments are mean, you're blocked. Blocked! Okay? If you really want to give me your opinions and talk about things, you can always follow my Instagram. My Instagram is always open. I'm pretty sure it should be open to everybody, that everyone can DM me and all of that stuff. I thought it was. Let me know if it's not, though. So if it's not, comment down below. But if it is, just message me on there, because I do answer my messages when I can. But yeah, I would say send me an email, but I don't check my Gmail. I check my iCloud, which won't be given, because tell me why one time someone low-key sneaked into my account once. Anyways, happy Black History Month. Sooner or later it's gonna be Valentine's Day. Do I have a Valentine? That's a good question. That's a good question. It's complicated. It's more like a talking stage again. Yeah, for like the third time. Anyways, happy Black History Month. I hope you guys are doing well. If it's snowing in your area, tell Elsa to literally let it go. I need to be a comedian probably. Like, anyways, yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe. I will try to come back on Monday. If not, see you on Wednesday. Bye.